My sweet and lovely Aquariuses, this is your horoscope for October 2024, and October will be for you big month. And I have a special name even for this horoscope, and the name is Journey of Becoming Parents and Healing Journey. That's how I named this horoscope for you, because October will welcome us with solar eclipse from the get-go. On 2nd of October, we have new moon solar eclipse in your ninth house at 10 degrees, meaning those of you who are born end of January, 28th of January, plus or minus 5 days will be affected the most. And this solar eclipse seems like, targeting specific group of people, because solar eclipse will unite forces with black moon and Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication and ideas, and Lilith, another name of black moon, is linked to fear, but it also linked to attract a lot of attention. Now, solar eclipses are powerful tools of the universe to change our lives drastically, irrevocably, let's say, and new moons are all about new beginnings. Solar eclipses, they have power of 10 new moons, not just one. That's why it's also influential, and always allow it 2 to 3 months before and after it appears to unfold the story of your life. No, chapter of your life. That is the right word, because solar eclipses, they change our lives. I mean, eclipses in general change our lives. Now, this one is very special one because it's linked with black moon. And it seems like you're finally overcoming your fear, because black moon is related to fear. But here, this solar eclipse comes in and allows you to finally let go of that fear by letting yourself to live through that fear and to look at what you're gonna do, how you're gonna overcome, and what will be your situation after that. Sort of, you are allowing yourself finally to live to the fullest. October for all of us will be the month of reset, and especially with this solar eclipse, such a positive one. This solar eclipse has the power of releasing fear, like something that you were holding like for a long time. You're finally releasing it because you know that is the right thing to do. You will have this knowledge, inner knowledge of knowing, let's say, of what to do in order to attain something else, because new moons are new beginnings. New door is opening there. It's a new opportunity there. And it seems like it's linked to a baby boom. It's linked to your pregnancy, fertility journey, because Mercury rules your conception house and house of kids. And for some of you, it might be about your business also, if it's not related to fertility. Because it's happening in your ninth house, ninth house is all about expanding our world, expanding our life and our horizon of our view of life. And it seems like some of you might be starting, let's say, a study, for example, especially if you are in that process like a student, and this new moon has the power to start your studies, allowing you to do so. Or your kids might be going finally to school or to universities, to college. Now, ninth house is also all about all things related to foreign. You might be relocating, moving somewhere else to live. Like if you are going to studies, then it might be somewhere abroad. Or if you are yourself immigrating somewhere, this will be the opportunity for you given from the universe. Or also, it might be related to your legal documents and legal cases if you're in a lawsuit process, for example. And this solar eclipse, that lawsuit might actually last until like whole half year. So good care on that. But in general, this new moon has the power to bring this kind of situation into your life. But as I said, you will be acting from the point of understanding what is needed. So sort of you are finally allowing yourself to leave that fear and finally overcome it. Now, ninth house is also all about like teachers, mentors in our life. It might be someone new coming in, entering your life, who will be sort of a teacher, like a wisdom giver to you, because ninth house where we search for meaning of life, and that will be the journey starting point for you here. And also, ninth house is all things related to beliefs, convictions, and religions. It might be the case that you will have, a situation where you might meet this kind of people who are, let's say, very broad in their mind, meeting a lot of people with different backgrounds, different cultures, and speaking different languages. You might start learning a new language during this solar eclipse around 2nd of October. And also, ninth house is the house of luck. It's an amazing one. You might get lucky about something in your life, like sort of fortunate, could be too. And ninth house is also a house of publishing. Your book might finally see light, or you might, let's say, find the right editor or publishing house during the solar eclipse. All these things will get activated, and you might translate it into your life. I'm trying to give you as much as examples and areas of life that it will be related to. Now, another thing will be happening during this eclipse is, triangle. Now, 3 planets will form beautiful, amazing triangle: Venus, planet of love, and Mars, planet of action, planet of war, and Saturn, planet of work and responsibilities. All of them, they will be linked to your financial house and your house of work and career. And they will make such an amazing aspect between each other. So you will have brilliant chance to land a new job opportunity or a new income source. For example, if you're a business owner, and whatever agreement you're going to sign, like deals you're going to sign around 2nd of October, they are bound to stay forever, because Saturn is the planet of time and age. It will make sure that agreement will stay as long as we live. Because, also Venus is in your 10th house, Mars is in your 6th house. Those houses are linked to your career and your future, and also your work, what you do daily. And because Mars is in your 6th house, but it rules your house of communication. Whatever you do, it might be related to media, related to communication skills, like writing or reading or speaking, like public speaking. It might be also that. Or because Venus is the ruler of this eclipse, and it's making an amazing triangle, but it also is the ruler of your family, house of family, house of real estate. It might be the time that you might be purchasing, let's say, a real estate, a home for yourself. But it seems like it might be located somewhere abroad also, because Saturn is the ruler of your far lands. Now, this is an amazing period. Whatever will be happening there, it seems like it is bound to bring you financial stability and stability of agreements. Now, another big thing will be happening in October is Jupiter. 9th of October, Jupiter is moving backwards. Start moving backwards in your house of true love, house of romance, and flirting house. Now it's going retrograde until February 2025. Now Jupiter is the happy, lucky planet. It showers us with gifts of universe. During its retrograde, it doesn't mean that it will stop doing so. It just might bring those gifts at a much later stage. For example, around February. But even during retrograde, you might still be enjoying the gifts, couple of gifts from Jupiter. And because it's touring your 5th house, now house of kids, children, you might find yourself in a situation that you suddenly want to have kids, or expand your family, or actually find out that you are pregnant, or to give a birth, let's say, to a baby, while Jupiter is transiting your fifth house, and it will transit until next year, July. And because Jupiter, natural ruler of your 11th house, house of wishes, your wishes are getting expanded, related to kids. And if it's not your situation, that it might be about your business. Fifth house is also all about business. You might have this desire to expand what you do. And that business seems like linked to your talents and hobbies, like creative projects, sort of singers, dancers, all those things. Even if it's not related to creativity, any type of business is here under fifth house. And of course, fifth house is a love house. For those of you who are single, Jupiter will give all the chances to meet someone special there, to date someone special, to start dating, because it's a romance house and a dating house. Now, Jupiter is sort of expanding it, and of course it will be bringing all kind of foreigners, because Jupiter indicates a foreigners, in astrology, someone who speaks different language from a different cultural background, for example. Now, on 17th of October, we have full moon happening in your house of communication, trade, and commerce at 24 degrees, meaning those of you who are born 11th of February will be affected the most, plus or minus 5 days. Now, full moon will conjunct Chiron, and it's our healer, it's a mentor in astrology, and full moon together with Chiron will be supported by Jupiter. And Jupiter, being a happy, lucky planet of universe, our guardian angel from your fifth house of joy, supporting that full moon, bringing to culmination some sort of deals or agreements, papers to sign, because third house is all about that, and all about sort of trade. Or if you are involved in a communication project, like for example podcast or a media or influencing, let's say writing and speaking also here, reading, all sorts of professions that uses words and communication skills. Sort of some of the projects are coming to an end, some of the projects culminating, and it will be such a relief because Chiron is here, and you might be so grateful in your heart to be working with this project for a long time, and now it is finishing. But Mars, ruler of this full moon, will send harsh beams to that full moon, and it will be situated from your daily house, like daily work or routine house. And it seems like because this full moon is bringing culmination to sort of a project there, your daily life might change, and sort of you might be initially not so willing to give up that project, but at the end of the day, Chiron is there and Jupiter is there supporting you, giving you that healing, actually. Sort of double-sided information might come also, because third house is all about information, news, and full moons, they put light on some sort of information and news, and you might receive sort of information which will be and bad and good, let's say. But you will sort of understand why you are receiving. You will have this inner understanding, Now, for some of Aquariuses, it might be about health issues coming to light, because full moons, they put attention. Now, because Mars is in your sixth house, and Mars rules all things sharp, including surgical knives, might be if you require an operation or a surgery, this might come to your attention as a news. And your health issues might come to also your attention. Now, on another case, let's say for some Aquariuses, it might be about friend who might help you or they might actually tell you, sort of deliver you sort of some news about their pregnancy, because Jupiter is in your children's house, but it rules your friendship house. And it might be that you get positively surprised by the status of your friends, or they might sort of offer help in any kind of situation there. Now, I would also like to talk about 2 days of October that will be interesting. 22nd of October, we have Sun, Pluto, and Mars entering into a disagreement. Because, of course, Mars cannot miss this party because it's a war planet. And Pluto is the planet of transformation, and Sun is the planet of life. And it seems like their disagreement relates into your life to your daily work, daily life, for example, and where you want to live in general, where you want to spend your life. I'm talking about like relocating or traveling, because both of your far land houses are activated, and it seems like for some of you it might be an issue. Because of work, you might need to relocate. Because of work, you might need to travel, which you won't be liking, for example, or because of sort of responsibilities, not necessarily work, but let's say you have sort of obligations, or because of health issues, or because you are, let's say you have a planned surgery or unplanned one. You will have to invite, let's say, a foreign physician or specialist, or someone who might help you, but at the same time you won't like this whole situation that you will have to go somewhere or be, let's say, at the hospital for some time, be at the solitude, because health houses here activated too, my dear Aquariuses. So listen to your body, listen to universe, my dear Aquariuses, and try to stay calm during this, around this 22nd of October, and universe has your back. Believe in the universe. Now, second day that I want to talk about is 25th of October. It's much more better day because it's said to be positive surprises day, because Mars and Uranus, Uranus is your ruler. It's the planet of surprises and shock. Now, Mars is the planet of activities and motivation and action. These two, it's a bit of a explosive duo, let's say, but the communication between them during 25th of October is so sweet that it seems like they might bring positive surprises that you won't expect. Some sort of shocking revelations related to your family, related to your home, or to your mother, and related to her well-being also, possibly, like maybe related to her health situation, like her surgery or something there, or to real estate. You might be presented by an opportunity to buy a real estate or sell, if that is your wish. And it seems like you will sign some papers suddenly, but happily, my dear Aquariuses. Now, this was your horoscope for October. And always check your rising sign and moon sign too. Stay positive in October because we have such amazing solar eclipse, such a positive one. It's a reset button given to us from the universe. Use it. Start whatever project is on your mind around beginning of October, 2nd of October ideally. And always trust to universe that it has your back, because it does. Love you all. Bye bye.